Hi everyone, it's Kara, and I have a project that I completed this weekend that I wanted to share with you guys. I have been going through all of my goodies in my stash and checking out all of the things that I bought, thinking I was going to, make a project, and I came across these little metal bookmarks, and I actually have three of them, three different kinds, but I'm going to show you these two. These are what they look like before I added the dangly part to it. And basically, I don't know if you can pick that up, but that has a little design on there. And this one is in the shape of a mermaid, which I thought was adorable. And you can see on the end of both of them they have this little loop. And for those of you that like to read and we use bookmarks, this sticks in the book, and then this part down here that I actually added dangles and marks your place. And so I had a whole bunch of these. I actually bought them last year for Christmas, thinking I was going to make some for Christmas presents for my friends that like to read. And of course I never got around to doing it, but this year I have. And while I was at Michael's, I found these really pretty blue beads, and so I decided to use those. And so here's that same little one with the dangle. And basically what I did is I added on each of these two dangles that included some beads and some chain. And hopefully you can see on this video that these beads are three different shades of blue, and then there's a little bit of little white ones on the ends. And basically I took some wire and twisted it around and kind of created my own loop at each end. Hopefully you can see that. And then I just attached it to chain. And I did them, like I said, two of them at different lengths. And then I added a couple cute little charms at the end. And then I happened to have some fiber that I thought went really well with it. So I added that on. And then basically this will stick in the book and this will dangle outside of it. And I don't really have a book sitting around. Let me grab my Filofax and give you kind of a general idea. But basically you would mark your page, and then obviously this will be more up to the binding, but this will dangle on the outside of it. And actually this wouldn't be a bad little idea possibly for some of the Filofaxes. Anyway, so there's one. And I made another little small one that's almost identical. Right there, there's those two. And then here is the other one that I had, which kind of doesn't match my winter theme, but the decoration on here is kind of like, looks like almost roses or something. And same idea. I just used a couple different little charms at the bottom, winter theme one, a little hat, and some mittens. And I made a couple of those. This one has a snowflake and a little Santa at the bottom. And again, all of them are the same idea. They don't have the beads in exactly the same places. I made several different kinds of those bead dangles. Some had 3 beads, some had, more, some had less, that kind of thing. And then I did do one with that mermaid. Let me show you that one. And this one I didn't actually put any charms at the bottom because I thought the mermaid itself was so pretty that I didn't really want to do that. So what I did is I put some beads at the very end, and on this one I added a bigger bead that kind of matched because it had the blue inside. So there they are. They're pretty easy to make if you've worked with beads at all, if you've done charms. They're simple. I got all of these little metal pieces either on Etsy or Artfire, and I don't remember the sellers. I got them a long time ago, like I said, almost a year now. But if you probably search for like metal bookmarks or bookmarks, something like that, you'll be able to find them. And they were really cheap. I want to say I got sets of, I don't know, 3 to 6 depending. Like I think I got 6 of these little ones, 3 of the big ones. And I want to say they're all $2 or $3. They weren't very expensive. And then, it's up to you to add the chain and the beads and all that good stuff to decide kind of how you want to make it. And of course, you can do anything you wanted. I just happened to pick a winter theme because, like I said, I found these really pretty Martha Stewart beads that I hadn't seen before, and I used up the entire little package doing it. So they happened to be on clearance at Michael's, so I didn't feel too guilty. But anyway, if you guys have any questions, this was just, like I said, a relatively quick and easy project. Questions, comments, leave them down below. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you're having a great day wherever you're at. Bye!